time I go like this trying to zoom in on the eye. Hello, so for today's video we're going to be playing with the Milk Cosmetics Modern Love collection. So this is part 2 of my little mini series. So there'll be look 1 in the eye, and then obviously look 3 will be tomorrow. So in look 1 it was sort of very basic, but today I wanted to sort of do this look right here. So this is Laura, so she's CEO of Milk Cosmetics. I can get my words out. And in yesterday's video I did have some issues with the metallic, and yeah, I want to see if we can sort of make that work today. So obviously on the lid she is wearing something different, but I'm going to give the other colour a whirl. So yeah, we're going to see what that's like today, and hopefully we can make that work, because this, I love Milk Cosmetics. I think they make some amazing products. Like the Baby Girl stack is like my favourite eyeshadow, like it was my favourite for 2019. So yeah, this is what the palette looks like. So this is Millennial Pink, and it's just this gorgeous colour. So it goes from like pinks to greys. Obviously we will get to like these sort of colours in tomorrow's video, because obviously we haven't touched any of those and I don't want it to all stay pink. So yeah, and also we're going to do the eyeliner again. So this is OK Boomer. I've already used this in a look, but you won't see that till later. And we will try out one of the glitter glosses again today as well, obviously a different colour. So yeah, let's jump into it. So brows, primer, all of that good stuff's on. I stuck a bit of tape down because obviously we're going to do a wing today as well. So yeah, let's jump into eyeshadow. Zoom you in. So I'm going to start off by taking Pink Leather, which is this shade right here. I'm just going to take that on a Spectrum B06 and just run that through the crease. Really extend that out to the tape as well. Just going to blend that out with a Crayon brush C429 just to really further blend that out. So I'm going to take Flamingo Dream, which is this shade right here as well, just next to the Pink Leather. So I'm going to take that on a Spectrum A07 and just put that right into the socket. Just going to further blend that out with the Crayon brush. Just going to take a bit of Pink Leather again and just sort of run that back through. Now we're just going to sort of really deepen it up even more. So we're going to take Modern Love from the palette, which is this darker shade here. And I'm just going to take that on a Crayon brush C528. So this is like a nice little diddy brush. I'm just going to run that through the crease as well. We are going to go ahead and cut it, because obviously she's got like this cut crease going on. So yeah, if we lose a bit of the colour it don't really matter, because we can just sort of add it back in. Just going to further blend that out with the Crayon brush. Okay, so I'm now going to go ahead and cut the crease. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to do something a bit different. So I'm going to cut it, but then I'm going to remove the cut, which obviously you can go ahead and take something like this. So this is a Peaches and Cream PC51 brush, and just take like a bit of water or makeup remover, whatever, and just sort of go like this and wipe it away. But because I'm not entirely sure how my crease sits, I just prefer to go in with this first and then do it. The only reason why I'm taking away the concealer is because the way the colour sat on concealer, or I use concealer and then I use like a less creamy concealer, and it just did not sit right. But when I swatched it on the back of my hand it turned out beautiful, so I'm hoping on bare lid it's gonna work. So I know it's a lot of work, but obviously we've got to do what we've got to do to get a good shade. So I'm going to take first of all the Revolution Pro Full Camouflage Concealer in C2. So just like to place it down on the lid, look up. And where this like line sits is where I'm going to cut our crease to. When you look at her cut crease, it is quite rounded. You can see, so it sort of blends through, but because of my eye shape I do like to sort of just flick it out just so my eye looks a lot more open. So that's the look I'm going to go today. Obviously you can do something like that if you wish, but I'm not going to. So when I sort of get to the end I just sort of take my brush and sort of flick it through, so it almost sort of does this wing, so I almost get this wing effect. And then obviously I just fill in the rest of the eye. Okay, so to remove the product, I'm literally going to take some cotton buds and the Garnier Micellar water. Obviously you can take a baby wipe, water, whatever, just get rid of it. Obviously this is a pain, but hopefully it'll be worth it. So I'm just going to take this off. When we get to the top it might not be so clean, because obviously I don't want to sort of muck it up. Right, so now we've got the majority of that off, we're going to go into Rose Brunch. So this was the shade I took. I will leave the little clip up just so you can sort of see how my eye appeared. It was almost like it was scaly. It was so strange. So yeah, we're going to take the Real Techniques fine liner brush first, just to really get up in that like crease area, and then we'll take a brush, our finger, all of that good stuff to pack it on. So I'm just going to do that first. In the picture it does look like she's got mixed emotions on, but obviously I wanted to test this shade out again today, so yeah, we're just going to take that through. Now we're going to take the Spectrum A16 and take Rose Brunch again, and so far it's looking so much better, even just as a little liner, which I think looks super cute like this, by the way. So yeah, hopefully, fingers crossed, this works. Maybe it's this brush, maybe I just don't like this brush. I'm going to take my finger and just pack that on. Okay, so I definitely feel like it looks a lot better without the base down, but it's still not the best. Maybe it's more of like a topper kind of thing, so you could probably take a shade and then stick it a little bit on top just to make it like an extra bit sparkly. So something like Mixed Emotions with it on top would look really, really beautiful, but on its own it's definitely not the best shade. But yeah, to me it's still actually quite beautiful like this, but obviously it's a lot of work to get it to work, which is obviously, if you've got the time and stuff, then great, but if you haven't, then you know, it kind of sucks. But we're going to move on to doing the silver liner. So I'm going to take the fine liner brush again, but I literally just cleaned it off in the colour switch just to get that product off. And then we're going to take the OK Boomer Metal Bond Gel eyeliner. This is beautiful, by the way, like it is so stunning. And the consistency is super weird though. It's not like a gel, it's almost like a mousse. It is super like, just when you dip it in, like it's just, look, so soft. It's weird. It's definitely a unique texture. So yeah, we're just going to draw like a silver line above this bit. So now I'm going to do a wing, and I'm going to take the, I can never say this word, Physicians Formula Eye Booster. So this is in Ultra Black. And yeah, I'm going to pray to God this works, because everything else has gone right so far, and drawing lines and cut creases, I've literally picked probably about the worst look. But yeah, we're going to do that. I probably won't be on camera because I have to be like in the mirror, but hopefully you'll see some of it. Now we're going to take Euphoria from the palette. So it's this like black shade. Looks black, I think it's black. And I'm going to take that on a Spectrum A17, and we're going to push that on the liner just to really set it and make it super intense. Now we're going to take the Model Co Eye Definer Crayon. So this is in black. I'm just going to tightline the top. Now we've got to do the other eye. So I'm going to finish off the other eye off camera and apply some lashes and mascara and all of my base. I think I'm going to take the Eylure Enchanted. So this is the lash edit, and I think I'm going to take these top ones, which I think are Blooming Lovely. I'm not entirely sure, but I do like a lot of lash when I've got a wing, but if I'm perfectly honest, I just can't be bothered to apply a big chunky eyelash. So yeah, I'm going to take these off, as I'm going to apply those on. Whew, and then we'll come back, finish the eye and the lip and all of that goodness. Okay, so the rest of my face is on, and all the products I'm wearing will be listed in the bottom bar. I think this eyeliner is thicker than this one, but no, we're not going to deal with that today. So I'm going to take a Modern Love from the palette, which is that deeper pinkier shade. I'm going to take that on a Crown Brush C528, and we're going to run that along the lower lash line. Then we're just going to take a bit of Flamingo Dream and Pink Leather mixed on a Spectrum B06 and just run that along. Extend it out to the, what's this? Winged eyeliner. Do you know it'd look nice? Nude eyeliner. Just in the crease. In the crease, in the waterline. Then I'm just going to take the Nip and Fab Eye Pencil. So this is in 04 Nude. And we're just going to tight line the bottom. Yeah. So I'm just going to, I hate doing this. And then I'm just going to take the Euphoria Nicka Tutorials highlighter in Glazed Donut and just pop a little bit of that in the inner corners. So this is the Spectrum A12. Then we're going to take a Lower Lash Mascara and just hit up the bottom lashes. But you're going to see none of this because my head's going to be in a mirror. And that is the eyes complete. Hers, I'm like, we're going to do this look today. Literally looks nothing like it. So we're going to take the Colourpop Ultra Satin Lip. So this is with Kathleen Lights and this is in Alyssa. I'm just going to take that on the lips. Should take a little line, shouldn't I? Should take Aquarius. Nah, too late now. Then we're just going to blot that. I can't stand like a full opaque lip. It just doesn't suit me. And then for lip glosses, we're going to take the Crushed Glitter Lip Gloss. So this is also from Melt and it's like part of their whole Millennial Pink collection. And this is in the shade Sucker. That's beautiful. By the way, you can feel the glitter ever so slightly, like it's not a lot. So if you're like crushed glitter, oh that sounds like bad. It's not like really gritty. There's a little bit of grit to it, but it's not like really bad. Like I find like the Dose of Colour ones, I find them too gritty. And there's one from like Incredible, it's like a thick glitter gloss, like proper glitter. It is stunning, but it is chunky. Okay, so this is the completed makeup look. I actually love how it turned out. I think this is super nice. We did have some issues obviously with the brunch colour. What was it? Rose Brunch? Yes, but I feel like without the concealer it has worked so much better and I'm super happy. Like in the first video I was just having such a bad day anyway and I was just like, why is this not working for me? But yeah, obviously we got it to work today. I think it's super beautiful. Like I said, I feel like it'd be better as a topper, but obviously come back tomorrow because we're going to play with all the greys and all the silvers, maybe throw in some pinks. I might have a look through Melt Cosmetics and see what people have sort of done and maybe pick some inspiration from there, because I'm literally so uncreative with makeup. I'm like, yeah, let's do a little cut crease and then like just throw some colour on the outside and pop a bit in. I'm not artistic in that sort of way. Like I can't think of something to put on my eyes. But yeah, I do love this look. I think it's just super cute. Yeah, I love it. I love the silver liner. I think it's so beautiful. So yeah, obviously come back tomorrow and there'll be a different look. So yeah, that's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed.